Oh, down towards the bounty rune. Shad might be in some trouble here. That is a lot of stuff on him. Thunderstrike, Blood Grenade, as well as the Poison Touch. And they get the kill, but they will find the Tusk in turn. In fact, OG probably going to get 3 kills out of this. Well, okay, not 3, but at least 2. They take down the Tusk and the Dazzle. Oh, mid lane though. Stormer. They're going to make an attempt for his life here, and Duel Race should be able to get the kill. Actually walks away. Let's the Incendiary do the work. Lelis has got a couple of Fire Spirits, but with the boots available on Duel Race, might just be able to run away. Berserker's Blood should be keeping him alive. In fact, he'll just TP out. Daze was also on the chase, but they do get the Tusk in turn, so Stormer doesn't die for nothing. Oh, Duel Race actually TP'd back to the tier 1. Daze might be in some trouble here on the bat. Drops the Flame Break, but he decimated him, so understandable that he left lane. But, oh, wait a second. Down bottom. There's the Snowball coming in from Fernan's, but Norma is so dead. Shad in some trouble, but Stormer comes in, salvages the operations, and gets his team a double kill. Mid lane, though. Tusk teeping out. Where does it do? Okay, it's towards the top lane, but the Static Storm has been dropped here for the Pangle here, and Fernan's comes in with a Snowball as well. They get the kill onto Mixer. Lelis just going to be able to dive away back towards safety. UI though looking like he's going to be in some trouble up top. Fernan's caught out on the Tusk once again by the lasso. Daze has them secure the kill. Not going for the blink, surprisingly. But all the while, Shad is farming on the Embers. Fernan's. There's the Snowball. Static Storm laid down as well, and they should be able to get the kill onto Shad. Shad gonna bite the dust here. In the meantime, OG looking towards the mid tier 1, trying to take it down. Daze, his smoke's gonna be broken from the low ground. There's the Walrus Punch coming in. Poison Touch laid down as well, but the lasso buying some time. And Daze is actually gonna survive. The Pangolier goes in with the Rolling Thunder. There's the egg coming in from Lelis. Flacco's probably gonna fall here, but in the meantime, Stormer has been eliminated courtesy of the Huskar and the Queen of Pain, but now UI in some trouble, doesn't have enough mana. Max points into the blink though and has a wand. Can he get out? I think he might be able to. Shad chasing, Sleight of Fist, chains. He did have the range for it, but I guess the inexperience on the Ember gets to him. Norma has the Aghanim Scepter now. Flacco coming in as well. Static Storm is there, and well, the Ember is so dead. Almost looks like overkill when you commit. Pokes up on the side of TNL though. OG, they don't want to leave Rosh at this HP. They probably want to go back in, but it's also important to kite out the Huskar. In the meantime, Duel Raise dropping low. There's Mixer now going in with the initiation. Sonic Wave to buy some time. Shadow Grave dropped as well. Lelis goes in. Has the egg. Not popping it just yet. Will finally use it, but everyone from TNL is dead. UI has to get out of there. UI, oh no, in some trouble as well. Mixer has the blink, chasing him down. Gets the kill. No, okay, Vaughn, blink away. UI dropping low. Can he survive? Oh, he could use over a Fairy Fire and he lives. UI? Linked in like a madman and ends up dying. And now Flacco's in some trouble as well. Shad has got another Remnant if need be. Assassinate. Keeping an eye on the Disruptor, and Stormer is the one who gets the kill somehow. Duel Raise. Okay, does get the inner fire off, so Daze is probably gonna die here. It's gonna be a solo kill coming in from him, but there's mixed up with the Rolling Thunder and the Spirit Vessel. Shallow Grave gonna keep the Huskar alive for now. Shots attempted by Fernan's, but no chance to find the Pangolier there. Okay, but they do find Stormer. They're gonna take out the Aegis. He's gonna lose his life the once. There's another Static Storm coming through. As UI is gonna go in, drops the Sonic Wave onto the Sniper, and Stormer somehow surviving through it all. had the Aegis earlier, and OG were able to bring in the backup, so lives and deals all the damage. Tuskar tried joining in, but it was too late, and in the meantime, down bottom, something's okay, they caught out the Ember, but he's got a BKB on Shad, and now Mixer's gonna go in. This is gonna be Team Next Level just completely getting handled. No chance for them to survive here. Shad comes in and gets the kill. I mean, it's one thing to go on the Ember without the Static Storm, but... Oh, snowballs out from Tusk. And Fernand's just getting caught out on the wrong part of the map. Not so careful. Daze is coming in on the Batrider. They know he blinked in towards a strong camp, and there it is. The lasso is there from Daze. Who needs a blink dagger? Doing this Roshan. It is a slow Roshan coming in from OG, so there is a real chance they could fight this here. But Stormer, getting initiated on. They is going to be taken down. The Sunray is not enough, but my god, TNL, they're going to lose a lot for this. And the Queen of Pain isn't here for this fight. Not just yet. Now Yoa is able to blink in, but two of her allies are already dead. As the Tusk, also surviving on a sliver of health, pops the snowball. Noma is here on the Dazzle, but they don't get the Batrider. The Queen of Pain in the meantime committed the Sonic Wave, but Shad does not die. And now blinking into Mixer, who's got a Spirit Vessel. She will get the kill. Slowly but surely, it seems like TNL are finding the kills, but is the Queen of Pain gonna live? No, she is not. Noma attempted to give her the Holy Locket, but Roshan is dropping low. They need to do something, and they need to do it now. Fernand's waiting around the periphery of the pit. He's gonna go in. Water Sponges there. Do they steal the Aegis? No, they do not. Stormer is quicker. He picks it up. Banner on the ground. As they don't find the kill onto Rosh, nor do they get the Aegis. From Shad. Still has the BKB, but my god, the damage coming in from Stormer. There's the Shallow Grave. And the lasso as well committed. They really want to find this Huskar. Egg is there as well. The Tusk goes in, but he's dropping so low. There's just too much AoE damage. And my goodness, blink and you miss it. 2 members dead from TNL, soon to be 3. Stormer gets a Disruptor as well. And the Queen of Pain, once again, nowhere to be found. Go on, BKB upon Shad. Mixer's not ideal, and Yobai, okay, well, he's just gonna get the party started on Stormer. Stormer pops the BKB, there's the Sunray healing him back up, and in fact, the Queen of Pain nearly falls out. The Huskar goes in, it's his turn. They do get the sniper, and the Static Storm is laid down on the backline, so Lelis should be falling. No, but the full staff, it comes through, and he's able to get off the egg. It's a complete disaster here for TNL. And OG, they're gonna take game number 1 here against the side of TNL. That's a very quick GG. Disconnects as well, as TNL not happy with how that last fight went, and
we're starting in 5.
Okay, no, Team Next Level actually lost to OG last time around, so they want to wait until they at least get level 3 down bottom and up top before they make a move. But right as I say that, up top, Lelis will lose his life. First blood going the way of OG. Fernand's is not going to lose his life. Shad just level 2 on the TA, so doesn't have and the Avalanche, or at least a couple extra points in the toss. Fernand's, though, is gonna lose his life again. He was trying to trade with Lelis on the pug now, but I believe the Pango should be able to get a return kill here. And indeed he does. That's 2 earned charges going his way again. He's kind of struggling. The troll is beating him up and really creating havoc in the CS department. Is up top. There is the dreaded Chad kill. Norma. This is what the urn does. And he's going straight for the Spirit Vessel too. The Pangolier is actually not going for the boot. So, once that Spirit Vessel's out, life's going to get incredibly difficult for Shad. Now, there's no shield crash remaining on Norma. He might just be dead here. Oh, Observer drop, but a lucky miss comes in. Oh, it's dropped. And with the Arcane Curse, towards the tail end, they will be able to take out and get the kill onto the Dark Willow. Nice last word by the Silencer, but he's got no TP. He is just going to be dying here to Shad. Shad should be able to get the kill. Oh, Fairy Fire. Oh, wait. Fernand's actually turns around. Okay, well, I guess Shad had tread, so no, he was going to be running away from that. Able to walk away. Norma even rotating over towards the mid lane to see if he can help out with that. But Mixer hits level 6 on the Slardar, looking for Flacco on the Warlock. Will get him. Stormer comes in to help as well, and now Daze coming in from the mid-tier 1 is going to allow them to pincer the side of Team Next Level, but with the Epicenter, they can maybe get Stormer. No, Stormer actually survives. Norma Swap the Rolling Thunder, they'll at least get the Dark Whirler out of this, but they keep the Tiny alive here, OG. Arguably the most important hero to keep alive. And OG walk away happier. They find the better trade. Aghanim Scepter and something like the Parasma. Now bottom, Mixer looking to make a move here for Yowai. Yowai does have a point in the battle trance if need be. He doesn't pop it just yet. Now Norma's going to be here on the Pangolier. I think Mixer is dead. As Norma on the Pango does manage to connect a lot with the bouncers, and Mixer bites the dust. If you ask me, it should be aimed at Shad on the TA. Does have 18 wand charges and the Dragon Lance, so he's not an easy target to find, but OG do them even better. OG, they made a move towards the top lane where Sand King should have been TPing. He does come in now. There's the epicenter connecting all to do with the Sandstorm. Shad dropping low. Nice Fatal Bonds as well. Out onto 3 days dropping low as well. But Shad pops the refraction, pops the wand, and runs down the Warlock. Dual Rays will not be able to get the kill on Daze because Daze actually denies himself on the neutrals. Team Next Level lose 3, and that was the blink reveal coming in from Dual Rays. Not at all what they were looking for. As down bottom, UI just gonna accept his death. Doesn't even try and pop the battle trance. Knows that it's all for naught. They have to be very careful with how they decide to approach this. Epi at the ready. Smoke. Is it going to be broken? There it is. It does get broken there. And Stormstormer, okay, look for the Sand King, but instead found the Silencer. They're going to take him nonetheless. And take him down super quickly with the Corrosive Haze. It's no Global Silence. Arcane Rune being picked up. Dual Rays actually cancels out the Slardar. Steepy Mixer was steeping down in the river, and now he's going to get punished. Stormstormer didn't have the blink. Now he blinks in with that ant damage epicenter. It still has a couple of seconds remaining on it, and that's going to set up for the kill on the Tiny. But up top, they do end up losing the Troll Warlord. It was Lelis and Shad who were able to find him. So, a 2-for-1 exchange. But I think Team Next Level might be okay with that. Not entirely sure. There's a Terrorize, though, coming in from the Dark Warlord. Global Silence in response. They'll just get the 1 for now, and I think Team Next Level should be okay. But Lelis, they're not okay after all. Did manage to get the decrep onto Flacco. Daze with the with the Bedlam almost got Flacco, but Flacco survived somehow. Because the BKB will not help him turn around. Up top though, I'm gonna have to hold on to that thought. There's a quick Global Silence trying to protect the Troll Warlord, and the backup is here already. They were actually baiting Yoi's life. The Battle Trance committed super early. They'll only get Lelis with the commitment of 3 big ultimates, actually 4. Try and put it to work up top though. Shad might not, Yowai might not be long for this world. Shad comes in on the TA. It's a very, very dead troll. Down bottom, Dual Rays are going to go in with the epicenter straight on top of Stormstormer, and Stormstormer should be history with that epi. Just too much damage being pumped out from the Sand King with that Aghanim Scepter. As up top, Team Next Level will also get the Tormentor, so Team Next Level not gonna get anything. Getting a bit spooked there by Stormstormer. And Flacco's gonna lose his life anyway. Man, that is yikes. Okay. But if they get something down bottom, it could potentially be worthwhile. Shiva's got second item instead of the blink. Towards the triangle. 3 hits, that's all Chad needs to take down the Silencer. And Dual Rays just blinks out on the Sand King, seeing that Mixer was coming in on the Slardar. Stormstormer wants to find the Sand King, but he actually turns around with the epicenter. Stormstormer might have overextended a bit here. There's the Sandstorm coming in as well. The damage is there from the Sand King. The Ghost Scepter keeping him alive for now, but he desperately needs help, and with the damage coming in from the Slardar, he's not going to be able to do much. Shad blinks in too. Flacco showed up in good spirits to try and help out his mid laner. But all he ends up doing is feeding away another kill. As Daze tips over Stormstormer, thanks him for the sacrifice, tips his hat. Itemizing to chomp back in with each blink. But they do find the troll here. Shan actually blinks into his backlines to get the Silencer first. Fernandes is going to drop what spells he can and then take a tumble, as Yowai in the meantime is trying to focus down Stormstormer. Stormstormer does have the Yule Scepter for now. No BKB available, but the decrep is there, quickly removed with the help of the Aghanim Scepter. And Yowai takes out the Corrosive Haze as well. Oh no, but he got trapped there by the Bramble Maze. Another stun coming through. Okay, we'll be able to dispel it with the Whirling Axis. The Aegis is timing out. The BKB is going out as well for Shad. Shad has to be careful. There's the Epicenter coming in from Dual Race, catching him out perfectly. He's out of the Sandstorm though, and he is trying to TP, but no, there is the Rolling Thunder to cancel out the TP. Blink and you miss it. It's 4 dead for the side of OG. Huge fight here for the side of Team Next Level. His Dual Raise, ooh, super quick blink out. Stormer, not able to catch him out, but Mixa has an idea of where he is and he will reveal him with the Corrosive Haze. BKB popped, looking to channel the Epicenter, but just gonna try and get away. Mixa, ooh, a bit off the mark with the Burrow and the Stinger. Here a BKB being popped, it's by Stormer on the Tiny. Flacco gonna be taking a fall here. Pangolier does have the Rolling Thunder at the ready, but he might not get a chance to pop it. There's the silence coming in from the traps. Shad with the shard ensures that they're able to get the kill. And while this was going on, they did manage to find Daze on the Dark Willow. So the Troll stands his ground. And look at the positioning here from the rest of Team Next Level. OG, they have to be careful. There's the toss back coming in on the Troll. One of the Whirling Axes are there. The Golem is dropped to buy the Troll some time. The Troll, he is going to be able to pop the BKB and turn around and hit. Lelis actually used the decrep on the Troll, so as a result, he was able to just dispel it off. And another roar coming through from Roshan. This fight has gone on. This little Rosh deal has been going on for quite a while here. Roshan not nearly low enough for Shad to jump in and claim it for himself, but maybe Daze can find the silencer, create an opening. Yes, he can. There's the Yule Scepter keeping him alive, but in the meantime, in the backline, Sand King has jumped in, trying to create some space. BKB at the ready. He will BKB and walk away. As Yowai gets the cleanup onto the Dark Willow. This fight has gone on so long, there's going to be another BKB in 19 seconds for the Troll, but Shad jumps in with his own BKB. Battle Trance committed. Who gets the Aegis? It's Stormer on the Tiny. Manages to steal it away. Rolling Thunder does not come through for the Pangolier just yet. The Troll will eventually fall, and Team Next Level, well, they have messed up. Stormer comes back in with the second life. Finds the Warlock, and oh no, the Pangolier stuck between a rock and a hard place. Looking to TP out. Will succeed. As OG is going to keep him alive. 4-staff as well on the Rolling Thunder Pangolier. And now it's Dual Race's turn to go in. He does end up finding Daze on the Dark Willow, and they've got enough AoE damage to take him out. Mixa. Shad though, looking for an opening. They might have found Norma here on the Pangolier, and the Pangolier is going to be falling. The damage is there from Shad. And while this was happening, oh, Mixa actually murders the silencer inside his own base. There carries BKB, but oh, Dual Race, if he could step into the triangle, he would see Shad is here. Smoke breaks, and there he is. He's straight on top of the TA. There's the Rolling Thunder coming out as well. Fernandes might have lost his life, but it's all worth it, because in the end, Team Next Level were able to get Shad. While Yowai, he's still surviving on the Troll Warlord, has the Battle Trance at the ready, looking towards Lelis on the Pugna. Avalanche from Stormer buying some time, but there's the Burrow Strike. He's going to go in on the Pugna. Nice 4-star coming in from Stormer, keeping Lelis alive for quite a while. Buyback in Global Silence committed, but again, don't think Team Next Level needed to do that. So now they're a buyback down and a Global Silence shot on the side of Team Next Level. Norma, that's right there, but Mixa, uh-oh, in some trouble. Rooted up by the Troll. Cannot TP out. He is dead. That Troll is attacking from quite the distance. Magnifying Monokill here with the alert facet. So he has nearly 230 attack reach. He kept Dormant Curio up until he got the level 4 artifact. That is insane. Because the third Roshan of the game is up. Whoever gets this probably wins the game. Right as I say that, the Stormer actually going in and doesn't pop the BKB in time, so he might just end up falling. Nope. There was the Lotus along with the heals actually keep Stormer alive. He's going to be able to get on out of here, but there's the Refresher Orb. Another Epicenter at the ready for Dual Raise. Not popping it just yet. The Pangolier is going to fall as Dual Raise now pops the Epicenter. Goes straight on top of Shad. Shad forced to pike away. And that Epicenter does diddly squad actually. Everyone's surviving still. Only Daze is the one who ends up dropping. And now the Sand King's dead. Stormstormer able to find him. Mixer comes back in here for round number 2. Battlefronts at the ready for troll. Can Yobai actually survive? Mule Scepter keeping him controlled up. He does have a Satanic. The lifesteal is there, but he's not getting to hit. He's gonna fall. Now buybacks coming in from the Troll Warlord once again. As Team Next Level try to desperately salvage something out of this fight, but they've lost the Sand King. They've lost the Pangolier a second time. And now Roche is up for the taking here. Mixer buying back as well, and all the while Shad still holding on to his buyback. Stormstormer going in though, no mercy just yet. Team Next Level, they're gonna lose their Warlock, they're gonna lose their Silencer, and possibly their Troll. Gonna be a dieback on the Troll Warlord, and that should be game. Full 5-man wipe. Their base in jeopardy, the creeps have it under siege. And that's that. GG's called. Signature heroes coming out from the side of OG. Oh, UI. Could be an awkward spot. Stormstormer did go for tree grab level 1. Thinking of standing and fighting here. This is probably going to be laid down by UI, but the trap is set. Daze, can he get in range for the Scatter Blast? Yes, he does. Thunderstrike dropped. Along with the Blood Grenade, the slows are there. Do they have the damage from the right click? Second Blood Grenade, and they will get the kill. As, that's the perfect response to the 3-2 easy that UI was also confident about. Down bottom though, bit of an attempt onto Lelis's life. Sunstrike once again off the mark, but they'll get the kill this time with the help of Fernan's on the right clicks. Combine that with the fact that the Doom is not having a good time. I mean, speaking of which, oh, this time the Sunstrike connects. UI drops the Sprout, Shad. Use the Quelling Blade to get out and walked into the Sunstrike. As up top, Flacco also dropping very, very low on the Naga. While this is happening, mid lane actually a kill onto Dual Rays on the Invoker. Believe the Dark Willow might have something to do with this one. Norma now rotating up top. It is minute 5.5 in the game. OG. Oh, Stormstorm actually got a solo kill onto that Invoker. That is insane. Wow. Very well done by him. Looking to TP towards the mid lane onto Stormstormer, who is slowed by quite an extent. Cookie, though, is going to keep Stormstormer okay for now as he dodges out the Sunstrike. There is the Shadow Realm hit coming in from the Dark Widow. I think Stormstormer's okay. No, the Deluge was there. The physical damage from the Naga Siren does the work. And while this is happening, Mixer does get his level 6 and Flacco is in so much trouble. It's there buying some time. There's the Cookie. Mixer. He's gonna get the kill of the Chakram. Daze even gets Flacco's Courier, so it's 2 important kills, and now Shad, well, gonna make it a third. As a Nature's Prophet is gonna join the Naga Siren and her donkey in the grave. Important too for Shad that he gets that. He's got access to Wrath of Nature, he's got another teleport, Norma's got RP. Gonna make an attempt for his life here. There's RP coming in. Sunstrike dropped as well. Shad is toast. Fernand's had the 6 and the Bedlam, so no chance for them to get any return kills until Stormstormer comes in. No, but the toss actually misses courtesy of the glimpse. Slight misplay coming in from the side of OG. And now Stormstormer in so much trouble. Sprout at the ready. Gonna block Stormstormer off, who doesn't actually have the Quelling Blade. Sets up for the skewer perfectly. Mixer comes in though. Just get the kill onto the Dark Willow, but it's a 3-for-1 exchange. Sunstrike off the mark. Daze is going to be fine. Could have been 4, actually. UI moves over to the jungle. 11 minutes in, done with the Maelstrom. Pretty early timing coming in from the Nature's Prophet. Although mid lane, there's the Kisses coming in with the Avalanche and the toss. Dual Rays in some trouble. The aim is a bit off, but the final kiss will end up getting the Invoker. Although Stormstormer loses his life for it. Not sure that was worth it here for OG. A 1-for-1 exchange, but you gave over the kill to the Nature's Prophet on the enemy team, who's up top though. Seems like some action is brewing out. Mixer dropping low on the Timbersaw, but so is Fernand's. Glimpse back onto the Invoker, who gets the combo off before he goes. That Meteor just might do it. Yowai drops the Sprout and Dual Rays gets the kill. The Invoker says, okay, thank you for the free refill, I guess. Okay. Snapfire being found here in the corner. There's the Blink Dagger coming into play from Norma. We'll take the kill with the Skewer. Some extra gold going into the pocket of the Magnus. Level 9 now. And as though smoked up top, they're only gonna find a Naga Siren here. Don't think OG mind losing her. Especially if the Static Storm's gonna be committed like that. So, okay. No Naga for 27. Not the end of the world. Mid lane though. They've caught out the Snapfire. There's the Blink Dagger coming into effect. Norma with the skewer back allows Furnace to secure the kill. And UI continues to farm away. OG, they haven't made a single move that, well, I mean, they made one down bottom, but it was not looking that good. RP, that, I'm not sure if they're going to get the kill. Well, the skewer back is there into Furnace, and that actually allows them to get the kill. No RP ready just yet, but the next one is going to be problematic. Flacco has to be careful. Dual raise. Dropping the EMP. Sunstrike is there. But it's Flacco who actually gets the kill with the Deluge on the Naga. Okay, Rapid Nature committed. Who's it for? Oh, it's for the Doom down bottom. They actually caught him out with the Skewer and the Sunstrike. The Magnus will lose his life, but I think he's okay with that. Mortimer's Kiss is committed. They're looking for the Dark Willow, who doesn't have Shadow Realm. Tries to throw out the Terrorize before getting glimpsed back, but no such luck. Attempts to TP out, but the damage is too much. Mixer gets the kill. 2-for-1 exchange, but I think one that T and L are actually okay with because they still have the RP. They can just go back and do this again. You don't exactly have a hero who can drag someone back like the Magnus, so it's gonna be hard to get into the right position. Okay, Stormstormer actually goes in with the Avalanche and tosses on top of the Dark Willow. Norma loses half his HP courtesy of Mixer on the Timbersaw. Song into the Terrorize. Norma blinked in for an RP potentially, but the Static Storm was there. But they're gonna lose days regardless, and even Lelis ends up falling here as Yowai actually TPs in on the Nature's Prophet. Now Mixer's in some trouble, and so is Stormstormer. Have to run out for the time being. Shad, no BKB, tries to show up to the fight, and Mocha's gonna drop the Ice Wall and the Meteor. And with the Terrorize coming in, rather the Bedlam, they're gonna find the kill. 2 buybacks from the side of OG. It's on the Disruptor as well as the Snapfire. RP committed by Norman, but I don't think it really hit anyone on the side of OG. As now the Nature's Prophet might have overextended a tad bit here. Mixer's gonna get himself a double kill. As the Dark Willow looks to finish up Stormstormer, but no such luck. Mixer is cleaning up house. Does cost the side of OG 2 buybacks, but they do get the core kills. Oh, okay. OG, they are attempting the Tormentor. Daze actually goes into his retreat, tries to TP out, but now Yowai is in with the BKB. There's the Sunstrike coming through on top of Stormstormer. They end up finding him. Mixer trying to limp away with the chains, and TNL will be able to get themselves a Tormentor. OG, not too sure what the decision was. Just the 3 of them trying to take down the Tormentor. And so, okay, Norma actually finds a Tiny in the RP, but no! Oh god, the diminishing returns! It actually pulls him out of the Cataclysm, and Tiny survives, and now Team Next Level need to TP on out of there. Flacco doesn't have a TP himself, so he's going to be paying the hefty price of Norma's mistake. But okay, TNL still want to fight this, even without their Magnus. This is a really good fight for OG if they bring in the numbers, but Yowai actually pops his BKB, standing his ground, trying to find the Timbersaw. The Tiny has already been deleted, and Mixer gets away with the help of the BKB and the Blink. They are standing underneath an Observer Ward though. Can they get a TP cancel? Yes, there's the Cold Snap. Yule Scepter as well coming in from Furnace. They will at least find the Snapfire. No Glimmer Cape to help him. Static Storm in the meantime committed on the backline. Uh-oh, Yowai TP'd a bit too deep and he's gonna fall. The damage is there. And all of a sudden, Team Next Level, it squeezed water out of a stone, but pushed too far forward. They asked for too much. Norma does have RP in another 20 seconds. Another glimpse onto Flacco. While this was happening though, oh no, Shad has been deleted. Vernon's just dealing too much damage there on the Dark Willow. And looks like the Tiny's gonna be in some trouble as well. Terrorizes there though, Cataclysm. It doesn't do anything at all. Terrorize into Cataclysm, not a good combo. Who would have known? Well, they do end up losing Lelis as Yowai comes in. But Mixer does end up finding Daze in turn, so it's a 2-for-2 exchange, but arguably one that TNL are happier about. Up top though, Stormstormer gonna be in some trouble, does not have the BKB. Soldering Press, but he actually uses it to toss. Now we'll just get mana for the Yule Scepter, but he's most certainly dead. There's not enough utility items in the world to save him there on the Tiny, but okay, back towards the Dire Jungle. It looks like Fern is gonna be dropping. Getting pounded by those Mortimer's Kisses. Oh, RP a bit delay in commitment, and as a result, Invoker throws out the Doom throws out the Doom on the Invoker, but he walks away. The Timbersaw survives, and now Yowai looking for some sort of cleanup, but OG's just gonna disengage. They did see Stormstormer underneath the Observer Ward, though, so that's probably why they're gonna go for him. There's the RP, Cataclysm. It is, well, did it connect? I didn't actually quite catch that. I think one Sunstrike might have connected, but the second one did not. Yowai, as the Age, is taking a lot of damage, but should be fine. Gleipnir rooting up Shad, but the Doom gets dropped, and Shad is not able to get anything done with it. He is gonna fall. Yowai gets the kill. The Age is still intact. Glimpse back, attempted. There's Mixer going in with the Burning Death, but Fern is so quick with the Yule Scepter. Skewer back as well. Mixer in an awkward position, as now Fernins is afraid for his life right next to that Timbersaw, but he's gonna be okay. Song of the Siren to reset the fight though. Yowai TP's forward. They spot out the Timbersaw, but the Timbersaw is out with the help of the Blink, and that Song might have done more harm than good. Smokes up from Fernins, and once again TNL, they're gonna be on the receiving end of this gank. The Yule Scepter actually dispels the amp damage rune, so Stormstormer, well, does that for his team. Dooms out onto the Nature's Prophet, but he's actually biking himself forward to try and find Chad. A complete Chad on the Nature's Prophet. Mortimer's Kisses, a couple landing, and the Glimpse back is there. They're gonna be able to get the Nature's Prophet. The damage, it is there. Oh, Chad tries to play Kid to cancel it out, but Flacco, his Song of the Siren allows them to stay alive, and my god, this time the Cataclysm is there. The RP, along with those Sunstrikes, it looks damn beautiful as Team Next Level, they're gonna take this fight. Stormstormer gonna get on out of there, does have the full stop, so he should be okay. As, oh, Dual Razies even found the Tiny. Flaccos here as well on the Naga Siren. Shockwave Skewer, Yule Scepter forced, and the Tiny's dead. Uh-oh. Oh my god, the Dark World just disappeared. Okay, TP out coming in from the Magnus. Oh, no way Shad actually considers dropping the Doom there. No way. Yeah. TP coming in from UI. Lele is gonna be spotted. That is so quick. 3 hits deleted. And Daisy actually goes in as well. He doesn't have a Ghost Scepter. What on earth is he trying? Well, there's the Doom coming through. BKB, TP out. The Nature's Prophet. Oh no, he doesn't succeed. He doesn't actually have buyback. What on earth have TNL done? Uh-oh. Roshan is up for the taking as well. The Magnus not here. There's the RP coming through with the Cataclysm. The second Meteor as well. Shad not gonna survive, and neither is Mixer. Okay, Team Next Level, they can at least salvage that situation. Glimpse out onto Norma. Lelis will be able to protect himself. It is a buyback coming out from him, but there's Flacco with the ensnare once again, pulling him back. Static Storm committed. As Stormstormer looking to go in, but the BKB is there from Dual Rays. He's gonna make quick work of the Disruptor. Shad actually buying back as well on the Doom. He doesn't have the BKB. There's the Song of the Siren coming through, so the mana won't be burnt, at the very least. But now Fernins, he's back here. And it looks like Shad is in a lot of trouble. No BKB available. That's going to be a dieback on him. Stormstormer, in the meantime, can only watch as he tries to blink away. Giving him power and Lactree as well. Stormstormer that goes in. Hex is out onto the Magnus. Can they pop him before the Hex expires? No, they cannot. And now Stormstormer pops the BKB trying to run away, but the right clicks coming in from the Prophet are just a bit too much at this point. Instant buyback coming in from him, but he's held up in the air by the Tornado, looking to TP forward to find someone. Nature's Prophet trying to TP out. He will not succeed. Nice 2-man avalanche toss coming in from Stormstormer. Cataclysm committed. It's onto the Snapfire. Snapfire dropping low. Snapfire's dead. That's one hero down as the side of Team Next Level look towards Mixer. on the Timbersaw, who again does have buyback but doesn't have the money for it. 200 gold shot now, Yowai. It's cleanup time for him. Swift Blink at the ready. Stormstormer bought back for this one. He's gonna fall on the Tiny. 3 seconds away from Shad respawning on the Doom. And if he was alive right now, this would have been so much different, but he's not. He has lost his teammates. Shad commits the Doom. The Dark Willow falls, but now Shad is caught between a rock and a hard place. Outworld Staff trying to hide himself in shame, but Yowai is gonna find him, and that's it. GG's called. Not sure about the 3-2 reverse sweep just yet, but TNL, they've made it somewhat competitive. Taking at least one game here in this best of 5 series. Well, this counter helix dealt physical damage. Just want to ask you, how are the wife and kids? As down bottom, there's a Battle Hunger and the Blood Grenade. Flacco should be falling here. Right clicks coming in from Daze, although Yowai is also laying into the Shadow Demon. Warlock surviving quite a bit. Body blocks coming in from Mixer, though. They will save Daze's life, Yowai. Yowai down bottom has to be careful. There's the Banish coming in from Daze. Sunstrike as well is going to connect. The Terrorblade dropping very, very low. Blood Grenades on top of him. And the ET is here as well with the Astral Spirit. They get the counterpart on OG in the axe, but okay, bit of an attempt here for Shad's life. Flacco doesn't have level 6 just yet. There's the Echo Storm coming through, Requiem being channeled, and Shad, let's go of it. They've got enough damage to take down the Beastmaster with Mixer coming in. Hits the dunk, and Warlock making that rotation early. Oh, Mixer nearly got off the call on him, but Flacco makes a choice you have. It's down bottom. They're going to make another attempt here for the Terrorblade's life. That's 4 heroes coming in from the side of TNL. Yowai looking for the Sunder. Will pop it early, trying to survive, but yeah, doesn't really have the HP to do so. Now the TP coming in from Dual Raze. They'll at least get the axe to start things off. Void Spirit caught in an awkward corner. There's the Quelling Blade allowing him an escape path with the Banish. Is there the disruption? Gonna catch out Dual Raze, and he should be falling here. Yep, he does fall. Daze gets the kill. The illusion. Stormstormer as well comes in, finds Fernands, and now TNL. They're on the run. Mixer though, eyeing up a much bigger kill onto Yowai, but there's a TP coming in from Fernands and dodges out one gank, walks into another, out of the frying pan into the fire. Okay, never mind. Mid lane, Yowai has to be careful, could get caught out. There's the Banish coming in from Daze and Mixer. Blink, Blade Mail, Earth Splitter, Sunstrike, Dunk. That is a lot of commitment for the TB. And they get it. Not a bad pace at all in terms of his farm. Fernands is getting closer to his Blink, but Mixer is running around creating so much impact on the map in the meantime. Another Sunstrike kill going the way of Stormstormer. As Dual Raze, oh my god, steps in twice with the help of the Astral Steps, and well, they will find Daze, or will they? Oh my god, Shad actually got into a beautiful position for a Requiem with the call. It's gonna be 2 dead here for the side of Team TNL. The Void Spirit thought that he was setting up for a free kill, but instead his team forced to commit longer than they would have liked, and the Shadow Demon ends up falling as a result. Okay, down bottom, they do have a lasso at the ready. They're gonna make a move for Mixer. Again, Dual Raze just comes in with the 2 steps, but the Cataclysm with the call, they'll get the Batrider in turn, and now the Void Spirit also in some trouble. There's the Meteor and the Cold Snap. They did get the Shadow Demon somewhere else in the meantime, but I don't think that makes it worth it. I think OG are very happy with that. And pop the Lincolns, but it's so unlikely, right? Are you ever gonna be in range to do that? As Yowai, gonna get caught. There's the axe waiting in the wings. Call is there. Sunstrike. Actually, Cataclysm committed. They get the kill. The Flacco has also been spotted on the Warlock. Stormstormer gonna be able to take him out with the Tornado. Oh my god, he was attempting to drop the Column there, but there's no real follow-up available. Okay, Dual Raze goes in. No Aghanim Scepter just yet, so they don't have the silence for Daze, but they'll have the damage to get the kill. Fernands. Has to be careful here. Norma is in the area, goes in actually, blinks in with the help of the rod, and they do end up finding Stormstormer. Huge kill going the way of Team TNL. They don't really need to do much about this. Fernandes, though, once again has been caught. I think at this point he should have an idea that they might have some vision here. Although I don't think they do. Yeah, that's not OG's vision. That is the vision of Team TNL. Sent it all around that top area. Shad. Oh, Fernandes, his smoke is gonna break. They spot the SF, they break the Lincolns, and they drag him back with the lasso. The post off was there. Mixer tries to go in and get the call, and he does, but it's only onto a Warlock. The Warlock will die, but the SF is in so much trouble. A roar laid out onto him as well, as they will get the kill. TNL able to trade the life of their Warlock for a position 1. A trade that they're going to be very, very pleased with. And now the tier 2 tower under siege for OG. Stormstormer doesn't have the Sunstrike for quite a while, but he's going to go in with the Tornado and the Meteor nonetheless. Try and take him down with the help of the damage mixer with the call. Do they have the damage? Yes, they do. The dunk does not come out, but it was not needed. Daze with the banish, buying some time for Mixer, allowing him to potentially get another call off in this fight. Fernandes on the run though on the Bat Rider, very speedy, hard to catch. Race has another step at the ready. Mixer looking to blink in. Race actually nearly gets Lelis. I think Lelis might actually be dead here. Norma looking to go in. Mixer again looking for a call but doesn't find it. Fernandes tries to play outside of Daze's vision so he doesn't get banished, but Daze just able to walk it off. In fact, gonna go in and aggressively banish out the Warlock. Flacco probably dead here with the damage coming in from the SF. My god, the Warlock just melts. Stormstormer looking for the Beastmaster again, but Norma does a very good job of surviving as, mid lane Shadow, in some trouble once again. They're gonna take down the SF. OG split across the map, and TNL are very, very quick to punish. Shadow even in some trouble as well, tries to TP out, but Norma sends him to the fountain the old-fashioned way. Lelis can only watch. And Yowai this time around, I don't think there's gonna be much saving him. They have vision of the Terrorblade, Invis, Ghost Walk, but they see him underneath the sentry. The Void Spirit goes in, Shadow Fiend pump fakes the Requiem, and now the lasso's there. They caught the perfect target. It is the Axe. Mixer popping the BKB, looking for the call, but it's dodged out by the Manta Style. Split Earth's drop does not connect on the TB. The TB is still fine, but Shad going ham. He's managed to take down the Beastmaster. There's the Requiem coming through, now turning his attention towards the Void Spirit. Dual range dropping low. Yowai looking for a Sunder target, but doesn't find anyone. And the Shadow Fiend is ripping the side of TNL to pieces in the meantime. The Terrorblade still chasing down Lelis. Now the Shadow Demon goes in with the banish. There's the Sunder coming through. Daze probably gonna lose his life for this, but there's the Tornado from Stormstormer. Buying some time, EMP dropped as well. The damage from the illusions is just too much though. It's Daze doing most of the work. Stormstormer takes the credit for the kill, however. And now TNL looking like they're in some trouble. The Warlock bought back. It's gonna be a dieback from him. Fernandes gets another lasso up in 18 seconds. That's how long this fight has been going on for. And OG, instead of going for Rosh, they want to hit hard. Want to force out the glyph from the side of TNL. Ture is looking for an angle of approach, but the blink is there from the Shadow Demon. The Hex is there though from Stormstormer. Where's the Fear coming in? The road does not come out in enough time. The call is there as well. Mixer shuts down the Void Spirit. Another dunk going straight to the head of the Beastmaster. It's two dead. Instant buyback coming in from the Beastmaster as Yowai, his own illusions turning against him. He drops the Sunder, but it's not enough. The Satanic is there from Shad. He survives. And TNL, this might be game here for them as OG march forward. And GG, well played as call. It is going to be OG who take the series 3-1.